Jalen Brunson, one of 6 Knicks tonight in double figures at 21. The Knicks are now 11-2 with OG Anunoby. He was fantastic tonight. 6 steals, a Knicks high for him, 26 points. And the Knicks beat the defending champs, do the arithmetic, by 38 points, 122-84. Great to have you with us here from our Delta MSG studios from the Garden. Bill Pito along with Wally Zerbiak. Alan Hahn and Monica McNutt will join us here shortly. Wire to wire. This is not just another win. You're beating the defending champs, and you are destroying the defending champs. What do you have?
I don't know what to say, honestly. I'm speechless. I want to say that I thought I saw this coming, but I didn't really see this coming because this Denver team is as good of a team as there is out there in the NBA, and it just shows how good this Knicks team can play, especially at home. I love the way they set the tone in that first quarter. Their defense in that first quarter, their focus, their preparation. The coaching staff had them so prepared for this game going up against the defending champs that they just did not have an answer for the Knicks. I was waiting at some point for Denver to figure out, we're going to make a run. We're going to get this under 10. We're going to make this a game. We're going to, this is our one appearance here at Madison Square Garden. Nope. Knicks would not allow that to happen. That was an outstanding wire-to-wire performance. That is the best performance I've seen this franchise put on in a long time.
It's their biggest margin of victory. They beat Philly by 36. This was a win by 38. It's the Nuggets' worst loss, Wally, since 2015. And the key in a lot of ways was, as you mentioned, how the Knicks started the game, including how they shot. 9 made threes in the first half.
Well, that will debilitate another team. But look at how open OG Anunoby is. I mean, the offense was so good. The aggressiveness that every Knick player was playing with, they completely got Denver on their heels. And I got to be honest, Denver was not ready to play. At the beginning of the game, you could see Jamal Murray, the first couple possessions, dealing with OG Anunoby was like, oh boy, this is going to be a long night. And then the bench, which has been a question mark since the trade, finding their rhythm, knocking down shots, and it was just like an avalanche that just kept coming for the Knicks. Shots falling, great play all around. It was just an outstanding performance.
You mentioned the bench. For the game, the Knicks outscored the Nuggets bench 40-22, but in that first half, a key advantage for the Knicks off the bench, outscoring Denver's bench 17-4. Here now is Alan with Donte DiVincenzo.
Thank you, Bill. Well, Donte, you guys are playing the defending champions in your building, and it looked like you guys were ready to go right from the tip-off. What was the game plan to the start?
We knew what it was. They're on a long road trip. Last game of a long road trip, so you had to come out and kind of punch first, and hopefully they lay down. They still put up a fight, but we played for a full 48, and that's all you can ask for.
It felt like also, along with the defense, the three-point shooting was a big factor. 5 3-pointers made in that first quarter. What got the rhythm going?
Just getting off the ball, knowing their coverage, getting off the ball, moving it, trusting one another, and also just catching the shoot. Just knowing that if their hands down, just let it fly, and you live with the results.
So rate Jalen Brunson's dunk.
Oh, it was weak. It was like 1. It's weak.
Tough crowd here, Bill. Back to you.
Well, you can't say that 1 is better than 0.
That is outstanding. I mean, the chemistry in the locker room, it's just so special. And it's so cool to have guys that played in college together, obviously DiVincenzo, Josh Hart, Ryan Arcidiacono, and Jalen Brunson. But that's what it's all about. When you're rolling, when you're winning games, when you're chirping each other, when you're having some fun like that. I mean, Jalen Brunson's having an unbelievable season. He can't even catch a break when he catches a dunk. It's awesome.
The Knicks for the game from downtown made 15 threes, 15 of 38. Donte DiVincenzo went 4 of 9, and this is our starry three-point highlight. DiVincenzo doing well, as he has consistently done from downtown.
Oh, I mean, what an acquisition. I keep saying it. Off-season, just so underrated. Comes to the Knicks, fits in seamlessly, got the opportunity to get that starting job, and he has not looked back. I mean, he fits perfectly with this starting lineup. The way he is aggressive, knocking down shots, has just been outstanding. That's exactly what the Knicks need around Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle.
All right, Alan Hahn and Monica McNutt now join us from the court. Alan, we're watching the game together, and we're like, what is happening? I mean, this was a remarkable performance when you consider the context of who the Knicks' opponent was tonight.
Right, but if you listen to what Donte DiVincenzo said to me at the very beginning of that interview, the game plan was, we know they're at the end of a road trip, punch first and see if they'll lay down. Monica, they kind of had a feeling this might be a road-weary team, and let's jump on them. Let's not waste any time. And they did that.
I mean, it's funny because pregame, we actually heard head coach Tom Thibodeau discuss the context of wins and losses. And he's a guy that takes all of that into consideration. But guess what, y'all? We do not care. Nobody cares. Nobody's whining over it. And so the Knicks did exactly what they were supposed to do. You get 10 guys in the scoring column. You shoot plus 52% from the field. The ball is moving. You give that bench unit, Han, an opportunity to really get quality time on the floor to continue to build confidence, whether you talk about Deuce McBride in the backup point guard role or Precious Achiuwa.
Yeah, and again, you also think about what the bench had to build off of, which was a really strong fourth quarter effort in Brooklyn that set up the ability for the Knicks to make that comeback win. So there's confidence now built into that. Confidence comes from demonstrated performance. You have that. Well, can we talk about OG Anunoby also for a minute here? Because when you are talking about punching first, it's not just the knocking down a lot of threes, which they did. It's getting after it defensively. He did that. 6 steals. He was all over the place. He was making it, he was wrecking the game basically for Jamal Murray, almost making him quit a little bit. He had such a great game. And now, if I can get the math right, is it plus 239 that he is now in 13 games, guys, with the Knicks? I think that's pretty good.
I'll tell you, the Knicks are really defending home court, too. This building is becoming not a fun place for opposing teams to play. I know it was the 5th game of their road trip. They were not on a back-to-back, though. They had a day to prepare for this game. But the Knicks, the way they set the tone early on with their defense, and when those shots start to fall, it just can be really demoralizing, even for a great team like the Denver Nuggets. And that's kind of what happened tonight.
Guys, Jalen Brunson's dunk may not have been highly rated by Donte DiVincenzo, but he again had a fine all-around game. And Allen, his 13 points in the first half were really important.
Yeah, the footwork, everything there. I mean, he did not get named as a starter for All-Star, but he is an All-Star, and he's going to be named one next week. You got to believe it. You saw the media vote. You saw the player vote. They believe in him, so you expect he's going to be an All-Star. Monica, he's been playing like one. His footwork is almost perfect. And in this first half, I mean, you just saw it on display.
I made up a song.
You want to sing it for us?
That man's an all-star. He better be an all-star. JB's an all-star. Make sure he's an Indy. You like my song?
I do. It's.
You want to sing it with me?
No, I don't. I think you handled that quite well.
Monica, instead of Pilates, you need some voice lessons.
Are you joning? Are you cracking jokes or you appreciate my song?
Wait. Wally, rate the song. You heard Donte rate the dunk.
It's catchy, y'all. Y'all know
the
it's
song.
catchy.
Perfect.
The
10.
song's a 10. The execution maybe a 2.5.
The performance is very good,
Pedo over here.
No.
Poison Pedo.
You thought she was key?
Outstanding.
All right.
She sounds great.
All right. Alan and Monica, we appreciate it as always. We'll see you soon.
All right, guys.
Sounds good.
I give it an A for effort. How's that?
It's good. It's pretty good. Off the cuff, on camera.
Okay. All right.
You got nothing like that.
All right. No, I'm not going to kill everyone with my inability to try and carry a tune.